So, welcome to episode 18 of
18.
F That Photo Chat. Oh,
I hate you! This is Chuck's show now. In my defense, we sprung forward, and I didn't realize till after I was, partially awake the second time. And Justin, I was like, I am so tired. And I was like, I texted Chuck and, moved our filming back by an hour, and he called me a lazy bitch. And Justin started laughing. And he's like, he said that? And I was like, yeah, he did. Just because I don't wake up at the crack of fucking dawn every day. I also stay up till, 2 a.m.
There's been some big news.
There has, and I just realized that I forgot to write it all down on the whiteboard before we started, so
Yeah.
be using our phones again.
Yep.
What's the big news you want to talk about?
Well, we'll start with the big one, the Z9.
Z9, yes.
The Nikon Z9, the replacement for the D3500.
Stop. I read that when you texted it to me, and I was like, he's testing out a joke on me first, isn't he? So Nikon released that there is a Z9 in production, but they didn't really release much spec-wise.
No.
They released that it was a stacked sensor, right?
Yep.
Stacked sensor, that's what I remembered. I know that the build of it has a built-in grip.
Yep.
So that's pretty neat. What else am I missing? I think it's a new processor.
Yep.
I can't remember if there was anything else.
It's replacing the D6, which shouldn't have even come out in the first place.
The D6 was they were just trying to push something out, so they had it.
Yeah.
So yeah, they have a full. It's obviously full frame, stacked sensor, a new processor, and 8K video. That's the part that I forgot. That's all they released. They didn't say much else. I was watching Jared Polin.
Yeah.
Photos.com. Anyways, that was really bad. And what was he saying? Oh, he was saying something. I'm not sure. Did you watch his video on the Z9?
No, I didn't.
So he basically just went over this, and he said that they set it up. That they said it's going to be released in fall of 2021. Yeah. So he said that means they're going to re-announce it in fall 2021. Start taking pre-orders. Then they're going to be overwhelmed by the amount of pre-orders that come in, which means that it's going to come out in summer 2022.
Yeah. Which I wouldn't be surprised. Because trying to get stuff from Nikon now is Mission Impossible.
Oh yeah.
It's still Mission Impossible.
It's like that with Sony too.
Yeah. Other big news, the Adobe.
Oh yeah, their new Photoshop update?
Yeah.
That sounds cool.
What was it called again?
It was an ultra high resolution. I'm just going to go find the link really quick. It's called super resolution.
Yeah, so super resolution. So you take this little tiny image and blow it up, and it retains the detail, and it also enhances the detail on it.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
I wonder how it's going to look. It's if you put it to a really bad phone photo, what would it look like? Probably bad.
Maybe. We'll have to give it a try.
It's interesting, because if they do that, then that changes, a lot.
That changes everything.
Yeah.
Well, there's other big news.
Yes.
From Leica.
From Leica, yes.
Yeah.
They've come out with a new street photography kit.
Yeah.
Which is kind of neat. It's with the Deluxe 7. Deluxe 7.
Yeah, which is a bit of an older camera. It's 3 years old.
Yeah, it came out in 2018. But they basically just made a kit so that everybody can affordably get something, and it's kind of nice because this is an option for people who have wanted to own a Leica without paying to own a Leica.
Yeah, because Leicas are so expensive. They're $5,000.
Ridiculous. You're basically. I was going to say I'm gonna have a lot of hate if I finish that sentence. You're basically paying for the name, but which I'm sure you're paying for other good stuff too. But it's Leica,
Yeah, you're paying for the name.
Yeah, so,
I'll say it. I don't care if I get
so
hate
the kit.
We don't get any mail.
Yeah. The kit comes with a Deluxe 7. It comes with a spare battery, a strap. What is that? Is that literally a cap? Oh, another lens.
No, it's a lens that's also a cap.
Weird.
Yeah.
It's a Micro Four Thirds sensor camera.
Yeah.
So it's nice and small. And then they give you a battery grip.
Yeah.
For like
$1,500.
$300. Yeah, So the camera on its own is like $1,100-ish. You can get it after, or no. I read somewhere on here that it was $350-ish more to get all the stuff.
Okay, yeah.
With it, which isn't bad. So, if anybody wants a Leica, go get it.
So that's all we've got for photo news for this week. Not much going on.
Yeah.
Again, like always. Oh! Olympus! Olympus! Haha. I always get to sneak in some Olympus shit. They came out with the new company, right? Ohm Digital Solutions.
Yeah.
They came out with a new product. It's not a camera.
What is it?
It's not a lens.
What the fuck is it?
It's a recording device, audio recording
Oh,
device.
cool!
Yeah.
That's neat.
It's like, really? That's the first thing you guys came out with?
That's a little weird. Maybe they needed it.
Morons. Yeah,
Like,
I
we
don't
could
know.
use a recording device. Let's make our first release something that we need.
Now, they already had a bunch of them. They had some really good
Oh,
ones. Yeah,
that's weird.
Anyways. So that's it for photo news for this week.
Before we step too far away from photo news, we were talking briefly about doing a live stream
Yes.
on Twitch.
Yeah.
So I'm also going to hop on Instagram like immediately after we finish this filming this so that we can post a story. So we're going to hop on there, but we're toying around with the idea of doing like a morning live stream when we're actually filming this.
Yeah.
Just so you guys can see all the bullshit that happens between, because this is very cut. Yeah, so we'll get your feedback on that throughout the week, because I think that'll be fun.
Yeah.
Because right now, you guys are seeing this on Tuesday afternoon or later.
Yeah. It goes up Tuesday at noon.
Yeah, but we do film on Sunday mornings.
Yeah.
So if you're ever up like really early for some weird fucking
Really
reason
early.
in the morning,
9:30 is when Vanessa's supposed to be here.
the clock sprang ahead. Give me some time. I gave you a warning too. At like.
But we don't usually start recording until like 10 o'clock. Right? So if you're up at 10 o'clock, which is not fucking early, we're gonna try and do a live
Stream.
stream.
Yeah, so we'll keep you guys updated about that. But
Yeah.
I just wanted to get that in before we got like too into something else. And then quickly before we go, we've been toying around with a lot of different things with like posting our last episode. So episode 17 was posted in 3 videos, like
Yeah,
3
3 different
shorter
segments.
videos on different days. Just we're kind of playing around to see what you guys want.
Yeah.
If you want to tell us what you want, that'd be great too. I will also bring up that
No Leicas.
no. I'm going to bring up that we are working on our audio, and we've been working on our audio for a while.
Yeah.
So we did get some feedback, which is very much appreciated.
Thank you, Doyle.
Yeah, it helps us a lot. But we are working on it. We just, in case none of you have noticed, we just got 2 new mics. Before we were working with 1, and then we had some audio issues before because we moved to a completely different space from our old location.
Yeah.
So we're working on it. So thanks for being patient and listening to like the few episodes that have really bad audio. We do recognize it's happening, so we're working on it.
Yeah. That's all I have to say about
That's
that.
yeah. Why?
Why what?
Why did you say it like that?
Forrest Gump.
Oh, I just thought you were being a fucking weirdo. And that's all I have to say about that. Oh my god.
Oh, okay.
Cue the outro.
Yeah. So this has been episode 18 of F That.
Photo chat. Why don't you get it in before you cut me off?
Toodaloo.
Motherfuckers!
We are good to go.
Look like crazy. I look like a metalhead like this. I look like a boy. Look at that! If it weren't for the voice, I could definitely be that metal kid in high school, you know?
Yeah, well, you look like me in high school.
You had hair like this?
Yeah.
I still really need to see photo evidence. I'm convinced that you were bald as a child. Bald in high school. Your mullet was just a clip-on.
Clip-on.
What would you clip it to?
I had Velcro glued to my head.
Christ. It's like the command strip Velcro,
Yes.
so it's easy access. I just became like a smoker there for 50 years.
Well, so that's been. Well, wait till you're done stretching.
I just spat